What's up, team? So yeah, I've not been hunting for a couple of months now, maybe 2 months, maybe 3. I did a pretty good number on my back. It's just coming right now, so boom, back to the hills. I needed it, man. The last couple of months of inactivity just drove me insane. Hopefully get a goat or 2, probably none. Probably a bit rusty to be fair, but give it a go. Matt. Man, this bow hunting malarkey is pretty frustrating. No, is it frustrating? It's challenging, is what it is. It's 3 times I got onto goats and 3 times couldn't release the arrow. The bush was like 1970s thick, and it was just the vitals were obscured every time, and then every time trying to get around that, I just ended up spooking them. On top of that, trying to film it as well, it was like no chance. Hats off to anybody that films themselves bow hunting. Far out, man. No such thing as a wasted trip to the bush anyway. I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir here, but there's just no better therapy that I know to anyway. Okay, it's time for the obligatory me going on about how much I love New Zealand, but to be able to come out to the bush with a bow and arrow and try and get yourself some meat is just beyond valuable. Like, such a privilege. You know, I come from England, such a heritage of archery, you know, Robin Hood, English longbow, which I think was actually invented in Wales, but man, we've just lost that part of our culture to be able to go out and hunt with a bow. It's a shame. So yeah, I'm just feeling grateful, man. I just love it. Houndstooth. Tastes like peas. New day. New area. Same goal. Right. In the riverbed. Great. That does. So what gives hunters a bad name? Like, my whole ethos when it comes to hunting is to use everything you can and take out everything you can. You know, like, I get it. Goats are a pest. They need culling. The numbers need to be brought down. You could say the same about deer. But regardless of that, it's still a wild beast. Which to me just means that it inherently deserves respect. Like, you could have at least whipped the backsteaks out of those goats. Fed them to the dog. Whatever. But to shoot animals and just leave them on the hill, I just cannot get my head around it. keep getting onto goats, keep not being able to get a clear shot. I can't even bring myself to hunt deer at the moment. I just need to get this sorted with this bow, so I set myself this challenge, and that's it, completely non-negotiable. So just going to keep coming out here until we make it happen. Yeah, so here we go. Bit windy, mate. Bit windy. Bit too windy for arrows, I think. It's gonna have to be within 20 yards, if at all. If I was a goat, which I'm not, I'd be in here. Feels goaty. This will happen. The video might be 2 hours long by the time it does though. I haven't quite worked out if it's just really difficult or if I'm just really shit. Probably a little bit of both. Fingers crossed, huh? Again. I thought this mesh should be easy. First time easy enough to get close to goats. Trying to get them a clean shot with that arrow and trying to get it on film. Kind of enjoying the challenge though, to be honest. If it was easy, I think I'd be bored. No dice, unfortunately. I found my arrow completely clean, albeit with a dented broadhead. As soon as it stopped, I let off a shot. I didn't have time to range it and didn't take into account the steepness of the angle, so couldn't get a TBR. And then, yeah, it's just a clean miss. What can I say? So damn hot. One good thing about these cloudy, muggy days, though, you can just smell everything so much better. It's pretty conducive to finding goats. It's pretty good. Oftentimes you'll smell them before you see them. I've got to brush up on shooting at angles though. So hot. It's about time we put one on the ground, I think. That man there knows that he's 47 yards away. It's too far, man. What beer dog you use? I didn't want to take that shot, even if it was at the bottom of the bank, directly in front of me. Still nearly 40 yards, and with the wind coming through the valley the way it is, just didn't really like it. I don't know, man. I got a good feeling. I think this is going to be the trip, you know. Believe. You did it, boys. Just took the shot, 30-yard shot. Looked alright. Just give it a little while. Finally. Had a good feeling about this trip. Blood's nice and foamy.
So, anyone that don't know, obviously that's lungs, hopefully. Easy enough tracking job, plenty of blood. Alrighty. Broadhead still looks sweet as well, happy days. $30 broadhead. Finally got it done with the bow. Woo! It's a lot of dog tucker. The shot placement, double lung. Woo! Far out, man. I've got about another 5 kilometers to get to the car. I'm about halfway back now, so that was cool the way that hunt happened. I was in a bit of a recess in the bush and the wind was swirling. It hit my back. I got a whiff of a goat on the breeze, so I stuck around for about 10 minutes and heard one coming up from what would have been behind and to the left downhill, and while I was waiting for it, one came from uphill above it. Came into the clearing and yeah, 30-yard shot uphill. Stoked with it. I'll be more stoked when I get to water. I need a dip in the river, man. Got kind of monster in the car. As always, can't wait. Cheers for coming with me too. This one was a long one, man. Just in time for the roar as well. Can stop chasing these goats now. Yeah, man, back to the deer. Stay tuned.